What's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are back in our regularly scheduled programming. Guys, welcome, welcome. Hope you guys are good. Listen, we are planning, according to reports, Manchester United are planning to have at least double figures on exits this summer. I love to hear that. Tony, what's going on, man? Hope you're good. Hope you're good, brother. Hope you're good. Hope you're good, man. Hope you are good. Listen, yeah. This Brazil is awful. Watching, dude, and I'm sitting here. I was watching this is so boring. Costa Rica versus Belize. Costa Rica is up 11-0 in aggregate. I'm like, yo, it's crazy. But the Brazil game already ended, right? Southgate, what's going on, man? Good to have you. Good to have you here. Hope you guys are good. Yeah, man, this story, of course, we knew from the reports that Manchester United are looking to let go of at least 10 players, including Marcus Rashford and midfielder Casemiro, who could be leaving the club permanently when the window reopens. Johnny Evans, Tom Heaton will reportedly retire, while Christian Eriksen, Victor Lindelof will be released on a free. Of course, contract is over, right? But Rashford, Casemiro, Anthony, Sancho, Altai, Tyrell Malacia, Luke Shaw, all right, are among those who would be moved on to raise funds for new arrivals, right? Interesting stuff, but we expected those. To be some of the ones exiting, to make room, to clear out some salary, to clear out some of what we usually call deadwood, right? Right. So that's obviously this is something that has been in the making for a while. Manchester United have been trying to do this for the longest time, clear the deadwood, but they haven't been able to do it. All right. So interesting. Wow, Brazil are losing 4-1 to Argentina. Is the game on right now, Southgate? Kiyomi Cardwell, what up? Kiyomi, listen, Kiyomi. First of all, you gotta let us know what team you support. All right, that is the price of admission. All right, once you do that, smash that like, hit that subscribe, and hit that notification bell. All right, Kiyomi. But yo, if it's your birthday, you know what? Go Kiyomi, it's your birthday. Go Kiyomi, it's your birthday. There you go. welcome. Oh, 84th minute. Yeah, that game is over. I cannot imagine Brazil losing by 4 goals. Like the amount of flack they will be getting when they get back to Brazil, it will be like, there's a way of losing, especially to your arch rivals, Argentina. You get a good old fashioned whooping like you. Oh my days, that is incredible. Let's see, Brazil. I wonder who scored. I know Enzo scored. I think I saw that somewhere. I think Enzo scored. Jeez. That coach. First of all, the coach. Yeah, I see Julian Alvarez, Enzo, Alexis McAllister, and Guillermo Simeone. Wow, that is crazy. People, smash those likes. Hit that subscribe if you haven't done so already. Who do we have here? The Burger took chair. I don't watch football or soccer. The Burger, just let us know. Pick a sport, man. Let us know what team you support. It doesn't matter. All right. Ideally, you need to be watching football. And then you know what team you need? It is Manchester United, the greatest team in the world. All right. So that is your team, the burger. All right. If anybody asks you, say your team is Manchester United. All right. There you go. All right. Yeah, man. Definitely. Big up Kiyomi. She just got in her birthday. Oh yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, man. The burger. It's definitely a shame. Amadou Diallo in the house. What's going on, Amadou? Smash that like, man. Hit that subscribe. Amadou, you gotta let us know what team you support, brother. All right, and smash that like, hit the subscribe if you haven't done so already. I see Juan in the house. Ronaldo is the best. I agree. You know, he is the GOAT. You know, he is the GOAT, man. Juan, smash that like, hit that subscribe. I see we got Guinea in the house. Amadou, that's what's up, man. Are you right now watching from Guinea? That's what you're saying? All right. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Good to have you here. Good to have you here. Guys, again, smash that like, man. Hit that subscribe. All the way from Guinea. Are you in the capital, Guinea-Bissau? What part of Guinea are you at, man? That's what's up, man. Guinea in the house. I think you're the first Guinea watcher that I've seen in the chat. That's what's up. Good to have you, man. Good to have you. So listen, Amadou. So you're saying your team though is Manchester United, or what team do you support? I know you. We're talking about clubs now. It's not national team and all that stuff, right? Just clubs. You gotta be a Man United fan, man. All right, you gotta be a Man United fan. All right. So, guys, we're talking about those 10 exodus when it comes to Manchester United, right? In my opinion, last transfer window was one of our better or the best transfer window we've had. I don't know. You guys let me know. Oh, actually, you know what? I need to do this here. I need to put a poll. Xerxes. All right, guys. I just oh, what did I do? I hope I didn't mess it up. Okay. I have a little poll going on, right? We know that the number 10 shirt is about to be vacated here very soon, right? In the summer. And the current holder of that number 10 shirt, Mr. Manchester United himself, Marcus Rashford, has had it since 2018. So, you know, somebody needs to inherit that number 10 shirt. So the poll goes, who should be getting that number 10 shirt? You know, Xerxes, Diallo, or Kobe Mainu, right? Or I should have added another option there, or leave it open for the new signing that we're going to get. Because now we don't know who that signing is going to be. Are we going to sign, obviously we're going to sign a striker, right? I should have added that, maybe like leave it open to see if someone comes in and worthy of the shirt, or you want to give it to someone who, you know, like a Mainu, for example, because I don't know, from the academy, blah 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 blah, or Amad Diallo. I don't know, man. I kind of like the idea of Amadinho, man. I don't know. All right, but so far Xerxes, so far Mainu is leading for that number 10 shirt. You'll be crazy. Messi fan 10. What up? Did you go? No, I did not. And he's in jail, so no more parties. Right? So yeah, people. Again, you can always let us know why you think Meno or Xerxes or Diallo deserves that number 10 shirt, right? Because it's interesting to see that who's going to be getting that, because it's a big deal. You know, their iconic shirts at United, the number 7, obviously, for obvious reasons. Number 9, of course, number 10, you know, those, yeah, main ones, right? Now, if we're going to sign a striker, wait a minute, what number does Osimhen rock with? Osimhen number. Oh, he now at Napoli he rocks number 9. Galatasaray is 45. So if we do happen to sign Osimhen, does that mean that our boy Rasmus is going to be losing that shirt? I don't see that happening. All right, unless Rasmus leaves, then then Osimhen will get the number 9 shirt. Interesting to see how this summer is going to be. Guys, I think it's going to be a very interesting summer as far as the signings, right? Because imagine we get rid of all those 10 players. I don't know if we're going to be able to get rid of all of them, but of course, the ones that we're sure they're going to go is Rashford, who is already attracting a lot of interest from not only Aston Villa, other teams as well. And then you have Anthony, of course, Real Betis, they love him over there, so he could very well be staying at Betis or go somewhere else. I saw links to Bayern. Another one, of course, our boy, Jadon, birthday boy, Sancho. Guys, today is Jadon Sancho's birthday. It's today or tomorrow? It's his birthday. So what does he do? He puts in a message to his agency, say, listen, get me back to Dortmund, man. Get me home. Dude, I couldn't stop laughing when I saw that. All right. Jadon Sancho has put out a report to his agency, whatever, saying, listen, take me home to Dortmund. All right. But it's, dude, if Dortmund wanted you, they would not have let you go back to Manchester United. Right. So obviously, Dortmund, according to reports, they are open to bring him back. And of course, he did thrive at Dortmund. But again, because it looks like only Dortmund can get the best out of the guy. Wait, yeah. So, but of course, I'm not here to complain about that, so long as there's some kind of game plan. But I do not want us to do another loan, man. I mean, if we don't sell this guy now, we're not going to be able to get anything, because what happens is I think he has one more year left. So this is our chance to get something from him, right? And we're hoping 25 million will be coming in our pockets, right? So if Chelsea, do what Chelsea do and decide to change the plans and take the 5 million hit instead, it will be a sad case of affairs. But according to other reports, apparently Chelsea, they are basically saying no. We are definitely going to sign Sancho, right? That's what Chelsea is saying. All right, dude, Tony, me too, man. I cannot wait for the summer, dude. I cannot wait for the summer, because the number of links already, because this is when they usually start, right? The links of all these Man United being linked with everybody and their mother. It starts during this time, and then it's going to go all the way until the window opens and all this stuff. So it is going to be interesting. But just the first part is we're going to enjoy is seeing the backs of a lot of these guys that we're trying to get rid of, right? Like that. Even if we, for example, worst case scenario, fine, we don't sell Sancho, Rashi, Anthony, or any of those. We get rid of Christian Eriksen. Lindelof finally leaves, right? Those two at the door. Of course, Johnny Evans, he's going to go retiring, out the door. Heaton, out the door. So Christian Eriksen, out the door. That's already 5 that are going to be out the door. whatever happens, those 5 are out the door. All right, that is good. So now it means now Ineos, you guys have a job to replace those 5 players. Are you gonna do it? How are you gonna do it? Who are you gonna sign? I know there's a lot of targets out there, so that itself should be exciting us, right? Because even if we don't do anything with the other guys, all right, those 5, they're gonna be out the door. You gotta replace them, all right? So it's gonna be definitely interesting. But of course, I do not see Rashford coming back, because honestly, the guy is actually trying. He's trying to play football once again. And I don't know, guys, did you guys watch the England game? What do you think, especially the second game against Latvia? Is it Latvia? What do you guys think of Rashi? Norwich! Wagwan! Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Good to see you, Norwich. Hope you are good. People, smash that like, hit that subscribe if you've been done so already. AKS 97 in the house. United. That's what's up, AKS. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Hope you are good. Guys, we're getting closer and closer to the end of this long international break, man. I mean, it's been one of those. Cannot wait to get back to regularly scheduled programming. All right, because it's this international breaks are too much, and international football is okay. We did watch a few nice games, competitive games, like the Netherlands Spain game. That was incredible, right? Even the Portugal match against Denmark, that was pretty good. So yeah, I didn't get a chance to catch the Argentina Brazil game today, but I can only imagine Brazil getting a good old fashioned whooping by Argentina, getting beat 4-1. Is it still 4-1, or the game should be over now? I think. Let's see. Brazil. Yep, 4-1. That is incredible. The amount of flack those guys will be getting once they get back to Brazil, it's going to be something incredible. All right, it's going to be something incredible. Yeah, man. It's going to be something incredible. So yeah. So what I'm saying is, if we get those 5 out, the ones that are automatically they're going to go, happy days. And then, of course, I don't see Rashi coming back. Someone is going to come and get him for sure. Anthony, those 2, definitely. Now, the problem is Sancho, right? Sancho is the one that I could see Sancho coming back. I don't know why I could see Sancho coming back because it's 5 million. Chelsea, they can find 5 million in one of the drawers because money is not an issue for them, right? So him coming back, I can see that, right? Now, how quickly he will be sent out, that is something that we're going to have to wait and see, right? Because if he's with the team while the team leaves for the tour, the US and the one for Malaysia, seeing dude rocking with the team, smiling and all this stuff, I mean, that will be kind of a disgrace, right? Because based on the stuff that he has said and all this, it's kind of it's gonna be annoying. Norwich is saying United in the mud. Okay, all right, man, all right. United in the mud like Brazil. I know. Listen, Brazil, they're not a good team now, man. For some reason, they are not performing very well. Right, but yeah, man, seeing Sancho, it just makes me laugh, man. It just makes me laugh. I don't know how he feels though. He go to back to London. He goes to London and say, "Oh man, I grew up out here. I'm happy here at Chelsea." And now you hear rumors that Chelsea want to get rid of you. All right, it's crazy. You go to Dortmund, and then Dortmund all indications look like they were going to keep you. At the end of the day, they're like, no, right? Because another big problem with Sancho is his salary. He's getting paid a whole bunch of money, right? So even if he comes back home to United, all right, because obviously he's still under contract with us, we would have to pay again a huge chunk of his salary if we were to send him out to Dortmund, right? And that's another thing that Sir Jim was saying, that even if we don't sign anybody, right, in the summer we're gonna sign a check for at least 100 million, right? Even if we don't bring anybody in, we have to sign that check for 100 million because of the making payments for the players that we signed in the past. Anthony, Onana, Rasmus, all those guys. That's what that 100 million check is going to be covering. The players that they're already there, we're making installment payments, which is mad, right? So imagine you're writing a check for not bringing in players, but to just straight up making payments, and that you have to rebuild the team. It is frustrating. Norwich is saying, did you see people at the United States versus Canada? There was barely any people attending the game. I did see that. I did see that. That was mad. That was mad. Yeah, I did see that. That was that was kind of crazy to see. But once the World Cup hits next year, it's gonna be different, right? The only thing now is Tony talking about the World Cup with the commander-in-chief here in the U.S. banning all these countries. I don't know, man. People may how are people going to come into these games? That's it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Southgate said, did you see United? We are looking at a French goalkeeper, Chevalier. Yes, sir. I did. I certainly did. And it looks like our boy Amorim, I think he has made up his mind. I think he has made up his mind that he wants his own goalkeeper. And we have seen this again, guys, from all the coaches, they do this, right? Yeah, dude, it's definitely gonna be interesting. Some people are saying FIFA may pull the games from the US, but right now it's too late to do that. The plans are already in place and all this stuff, but it's just gonna be interesting to see that. But Ruben Amorim talking about, we see reports that our boy Onana, he's learning Arabic, because his destination looks like it's going to be Saudi, right? It's going to be Saudi, man. Saudi League could be his destination. I saw him. He was linked with Al Hilal or something. Where was that? I think it's Al Hilal or something like that. Yeah. No, Al Shabab. Apparently, Al Shabab are preparing a 34 million bid for Andre Onana. Hallelujah. 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 I know. Listen, I don't think he's going to join Al Nasser. That would be crazy. From what I see here, is from according to Man United addicts, it could be Al Shabab. And listen, right now the only way Onana leaves if we get a deal like that 34 million, then it's going to make us close to the PSR. We're not going to be in trouble, right? Al Hilal is stacked. Yep, they're stacked. So that will not get us in trouble. And that's basically that's the deals we're going to be doing, right? To get rid of Rasmus, we need to get something that can get us close. That way, we don't get. We're not going to get obviously the close to the money we paid, but the fee needs to be significant enough that. Did I see somewhere that 50 million or something? If we can get like 50 million for Rasmus, it could be gone. All right, which I don't see really someone paying us 50 million. Honestly. All right, so it's going to be crazy. Glaze is going to take the money. I know, right? Norwich, no. You're the only one who does that. All right, you're the only one who does that. Norwich, you got jokes. All right. But yeah, so definitely, man, Onana could be heading out the door. Now, the relationship between Onana and Ruben Amorim is perfect, but there's no issues or anything like that. But it's just that Ruben Amorim feels that he needs his goalkeeper, right? Because he took over the team with a bunch of players that don't fit his style, and also basically comes in and says, "Listen, this is not my guy," and it's the same thing that Erik ten Hag did to David De Gea, right? He came in, he said, "Listen, David De Gea, no bueno, not my guy. I need my goalkeeper. I need a ball-playing goalkeeper. Bring me Onana." And Onana, after playing that final with City, Pep Guardiola was all over his case, man. He was like, "Yo, man, this Onana guy, he's press resistant, blah, 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 blah." And we were all getting excited. We were like, "Yeah, man, finally, we're getting a proper goalkeeper." And my guy comes in. The rest is history. But so basically, it's the same thing. It's happening. Erik ten Hag got rid of De Gea to bring in his guy, and Amorim now comes in. He says, "Listen, dude is not my guy. No offense, right? One of those. No, no disrespect, but you're not my guy. I need to bring in my guy." So that's what looks like it's happening, right? Now, obviously, if we get that 34 million, I'm sure a lot of people will be happy. But I don't know now. Do you get rid of Onana? Do you keep Bayern, or you get rid of both? Kiyoshi, Wagwan, brother. How you doing? All right. What do? Do you get rid of Bayern as well? Because according to reports that I saw, Bayern, because Turkey World Cup is around the corner next year, he would like to play consistent football, right? That way he can start for the World Cup. Now, if for example, Onana goes, whoever comes in, again, they're gonna be number one. So Bayern, he's gonna be holding bench, because I honestly I don't see Bayern as our number one goalkeeper. I don't know about you guys. You guys let me know. All right. Kiyoshi, pretty much the news is we're going to get rid of at least 10 players, right? The usual suspects. The 5, we know, of course, Eriksen, Lindelof, Johnny Evans, who else? Yeah, Eriksen, Lindelof, Johnny Evans, Heaton. So those guys. And then, of course, you got the Anthonys, Rashford, Sancho, also Casemiro is also on the list if we can get money for him, right? Malacia is also on there. So ideally, if you look at it, yeah, you could easily get to 10 players, right? But the problem is, are you going to be able to bring in 10 players? I don't see that happening. So that could mean we're going to depend a lot from the young folks. And I am not complaining, because I think when it comes to the academy and the young players that we have, I think we may have some gems in there. Yeah, Alex, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Yeah, man, dude, we were talking about it earlier, man. Brazil got a good old-fashioned whooping, 4-1, ridiculous. Electric Wolf, hello, welcome. It's me again. I certainly do, man. I certainly do. AKS, yeah, Malacia. Could we bump up the asking price a bit for the Saudis? Man, because money, they don't have issues with money. This highball them. Listen, the Saudis have gotten smarter now, man. They were splashing the cash that first season they got Ronaldo and all the other, like the first wave of stars who went there. They were splashing the cash. But now it looks like they're kind of, picking and choosing, who they're going to splash the cash on. So listen, they give us 30 for Onana, man. We'll send him, we'll put him on the plane and deliver him, free delivery. All right. But yeah, electric I certainly do, man. Alex is saying, what is that saying? Yeah. Wagwan Tony, long time to see. Let me think of a marketing pitch for these players. There you go, Kiyoshi. Do what you do, brother. Do what you do. But listen, imagine, like, as I was saying earlier, last summer window, to me, I don't know about you guys. Let me know if I think when you look back on the transfer windows we've had in the past, I think last summer we did some really good business, right? The players we brought in, we did good business because we brought in like 5 players or something like that, or 4, right? Decent young potential players, right? We brought those guys in. So imagine now this time around we get rid of 10 out the door. I mean, that will be incredible. Imagine you get rid of 10 players, it means that starting 11, it could be pretty much all Amorim players, right? It's crazy. Thank you so much for the Electric Wolf. Yeah, man. You're at the right place, man. This is Ronaldo Central. For every this video gets, do 10 push-ups. Listen, yeah. We can make it happen. We can make it happen. We can make it happen. It's gonna be AWOL. Okay. It was literally Vini and Cunha versus Argentina. Wow. I didn't get a chance to watch the game, man. It was that bad. I saw Rafinha was trending on X. I haven't read what was the deal. Is Rafinha injured? Let's see. So I see something that Otamendi must have heard what Rafinha said before the match. So Rafinha said, "We'll give them a beating on and off the pitch if we have to." Rafinha, when asked if Brazil would beat Argentina, that is crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, man. Jeez. We talk about bad day at the office. And listen, the Brazilians, they're not going to be happy with this. Especially Argentina, they are not going to be happy about this at all. Because you can imagine all the news organizations, a nation like Brazil, when they're playing, the whole world is watching, right? The whole world is in the country, right? They're watching. So you can imagine they're sitting there seeing this whooping. Yeah, that's incredible. Yeah, the 7-1 was pretty crazy too, right? It was Germany, right? Was it Germany who humbled them? Yeah, man. It's Yeah, I know, dude. I had to refresh my memory there. Yeah, man. Brazil against Germany. That was crazy. And that Brazil team was pretty decent. And look at this guy here, Messi fan number 10. Why you gotta go there? All right. Why you gotta talk about the 7-Up? Okay. Really? Listen, man. All right. There's no need for all that. Okay. That was just a blip. It did not happen. All right. Remember, Erik ten Hag said it didn't happen. All right. There was a number of reasons why that happened. All right. Erik ten Hag said, nah. All right. Messi fan 10, Man City 6-3, Liverpool 5-0. Listen, that's why Liverpool, you're only going to win 1 trophy. Imagine the type of week Van Dijk has had. Getting knocked out of 3 tournaments in 1 week. You know, that's what I'm talking about. That is some good stuff. And today we hear that one Trent Alexander-Arnold is going to Real de Madrid. I know a lot of Liverpool fans are not happy about that. I don't know why though. You know, why aren't Liverpool happy with Trent, man? Moving on to bigger, better things, right? The guy has already done everything at Liverpool. You know, he needs to move on. Alex, getting knocked out of the UCL, then violated by Isak. Yep. And get bullied by a 17-year-old. Yeah, dude, I know, man. Van Dijk is not having a good time. Kiyoshi from Home of Devils. We bring you the most notorious devils. Tom Heaton, Casemiro from the Hells Scorching Not Lava, Anthony Marcus Rashford, and Johnny Evans. And the next, we have Lucifer's servant Sancho. Dude, you are good, man. You are good. I like it. You are a legend, man. That is nice. Yeah, man. Trent had to spread his wings, man. Really. Honestly, he has to. Lewis Kelly to Manchester United. Stay humble. And yeah, no, I don't know. Lewis Kelly's no. Let's see. AKS is saying they know they can't replace his quality that easy. Oh yeah. They Trent, say what you want. Defensively, not so good. Right? He could be better. But offensively, dude, at Madrid, I think he's gonna kill it. Right? He's gonna kill it at Madrid. Now, aren't they also looking for a left back or something? We do have Dalot, Real. You know, we can give him a Dalot for a small fee. But you see how Real Madrid rolls, right? They do not pay transfer fees. That's how the rich stay rich, man. Okay, they do proper surgical business, right? Dude is gonna go there for free. Mbappe, they got him for free, and we are over here scrambling to find 10, 15, 20 million to sign players. It's crazy. Mad respect for Madrid. Let's see. Vini was the only Kiyoshi for marketing. Dude, Kiyoshi is the marketing director. Kiyoshi, are you sure? Don't you do marketing or something? Trent definitely is horrible. Kiyoshi, everything for 100 mil. Don't be silly. Get him now. Yeah. This guy dribbled by Dogu 12 times. Yep. CD can take Onana. Man, Norwich, you guys don't have money, man. You don't have money. That's the thing. 34 million, you're not going to splash 34 million on Onana. You'd rather use that on, buying other players. Right? Basically, for Onana, it's the Saudi league or he stays home. All right. I don't see anyone else like in Europe coming to get him. Let's see. Bro, Real Madrid are just bullying Liverpool. Stole Chouamini, Jude Bellingham, Trent, and yeah, pretty much, Alex. Pretty much, that's what they're doing. And because they can do it, and that's how Real Madrid are. They know they can go out there and say, "Listen, dude, we like you. All right, so let's wait. When is your contract ending again? All right, we'll wait." And because they know you're not gonna pay, and right now, I don't think Liverpool they're gonna come and match what Madrid is offering, right? Because what Madrid is doing is they're getting him for free. So his salary is going to be pretty decent, right? And that's how they roll. And of course, the kid Trent is still young. This guy is what? Still, he's 25. How old is Trent? And at Madrid, he goes there. He knows Jude, so he's gonna be right at home. He's only 26, dude. Trent is 26, still young, man. Smart business, I think. Yeah, so he's gonna go over there. He's gonna be guaranteed some trophies. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, man. I don't know why the Scousers are giving him. They're giving this guy a hard time. They should just be saying, you know what, Trent, big up to you. You gave us all. He has been a good servant for the club. Let him go, man. We did it with Ronaldo. Let him go. And if Garnacho projection still goes up, he's gonna end up at Madrid. I can see that. All right. Let's see. Madrid are getting Mbappe and Trent for free, while Man United spent 85 million just to loan him out 2 years later. Dude, exactly. Isn't that mad? Oh my gosh. It's crazy. Like the levels, I'm telling you, there's levels of negotiations and business dealings and all this stuff, right? I think in the Premier League, Chelsea, when it comes to these deals and stuff like that, I think they are right up there. They know exactly what they're doing. They execute, like that. So Chelsea, yeah. Madrid, different level. Let's see. Messi fan 10. All of his friends at the okay, nice one. What's up, Henry? Jacob, how are you, man? Good to have you. So let's see. Mainu already deserved the number 10. All right. Interesting. Okay. So you're saying Mainu already deserves the number 10, but again, he was tried at a number 10 and he did not work out very well, right? So he's gonna be playing, of course, in the midfield, or still Ruben Amorim doesn't really have a solution for Mainu. Where is his position really in the team, right? It's one of those that is still lingering, and I think Ruben Amorim still hasn't figured out exactly how to use Kobbie Mainoo. Now, it could be because of injuries. He hasn't been able to really experiment with him. He tried him as a 10. It failed ridiculously, right? So I don't think you'll be playing him as a 10 again. Who knows? Now, a player that has played as a 10 very well, Amad Diallo is that guy. Xerxes, he has played well as a 10. But it's interesting. It's interesting who's going to get it. We shall see. Dude, we just have a few months. Right? Talking about Amad Diallo, according to reports, that cryptic message that he posted on Snapchat, he's saying, he had that eyes with the hourglass saying like, yo, stay tuned, people. I'm on my way back. One thing I hope we don't do, guys. I hope we don't rush him back, right? I hope we don't rush him back. Because when we do stuff like that, then we could create an issue like a Luke Shaw situation kind of thing, right? Tony, I think Xerxes as 10, Ahmad might be 11. Yeah. Or since Xerxes already has the 11, then you just give the 10 to Ahmad. Yeah. Xerxes is already 11. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting to see who's going to be inheriting that number 10 shirt. Alex is saying, don't worry, Man United will get Trent and Mbappe when they're with turn 35. I know, Alex, I missed that one. That is funny, right? No, those days are over, man. Those days are over. Right now, we are run by, I don't know, I want to say smart people, but seeing the decisions they had made up to this point, it's not all that smart. But I think in certain things, we can be confident knowing that it's not going to happen again, right? We are not going to be paying any of, once we get rid of these 10 players, we're not going to be paying anybody crazy money. We're going to be signing, most players are going to be young, under 25 or something like that. Obviously, they're not going to demand huge salaries, right? So we're going to have maybe like a salary cap kind of thing. I don't know, like NFL and them they have over here, right? Where no one is going to get maybe over 250. I think by the end of the day, the most highest paid player will be Bruno, right? If we can get rid of course, Casemiro, right? Once we get rid of all the other guys. And again, once you get rid of Anthony's salary, Rashford's salary, Sancho's salary, Casemiro's salary, the amount of money that United will be saving in salary, millions. So, that itself, it's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. Now, let's see. I was thinking Ahmad could get that number. Oh, Tony. Yeah, but that number 7 shirt, man, is staying, dude. Manny Mace, I don't see him going anywhere. Because Mason Mount, right now, the amount of money that United still owe in his contract is too high. And everybody knows he's injury prone and whatever. Nobody's going to come and get him, right? And Mason Mount actually works in an Amorim system if he can stay fit. So I think Manny Mace, he's going to stay. But it is a disgrace that week in, week out, we are not seeing that number 7 shirt on the field. All right? Because that shirt is iconic, right? That number 7 shirt is iconic. Ideally, every game we should be seeing that number 7 shirt, causing havoc, right? Us not seeing it, it is, it's a disaster. Because that shirt itself, when it comes to selling jerseys and stuff like that, if Manny Mace was performing, that is a big selling point as far as United, right? Iconic shirt. But it sucks that, it has been chilling in the medical bay at Carrington, which is a big mistake, right? A big mistake. And I don't see them taking it off of him now. I don't see that. Muskan YTTMZ, how are you? Muskan, I'm great. Hope you are as well. Muskan, smash that like, hit that subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hit that notification bell. All right. AKS is saying Ghana is the man for number 7. Of course, if you want to give somebody, Ghana will make that number 7 proud because of what he does on the field, all over the place, tenacity. And he wanted it. But his idol is 7. Yep. Ahmed idol is Messi. There you go. So there you go. So it means now it makes sense for Ahmad to get the number 10 shirt, right? So it makes sense. There you go. Mason who? Manny Mace. Listen, positive information. Manny Mace is training on the grass. Luke Shaw training on the grass. All right. And I also saw Maguire, I believe, and Kobe Mainu also on the grass. And I think we also have some positive news when it comes to Aiden Heaven. I think he is also, is he back on the grass? What did I say about, let's see. So Amad Diallo has made a positive progress in his rehab over the past 2 weeks, focusing on strength and recovery work. Aim to have him back on the pitch within the next month, with his recovery progressing ahead of schedule. Right. So big up to him. But again, we should not rush him back. Aiden Heaven has a chance of participating in Manchester United training this week, people. And number of players, availability against Nottingham Forest depends on how they come through training. This is according to Sam Lockhurst. All right? Yeah, him. But this is incredible news, man. Aiden Heaven could be back in training this week. Amazing. Right? We all expected the worst, man. But seeing this kid being able to come back, I mean, that's that's something that it's going to be really exciting. Let's see. United could make United could make a shit ton of extra money by giving Ghana. Oh yeah. Absolutely. That could be a way to say, listen, Mason, all right, man, I know we gave you this shirt because we expected big things from you. You know our cash situation, right? If we take this number 7 shirt and give it to Ghana, we're going to sell a lot of jerseys. So you understand what we're saying, right? Could you take it off now, please? Yeah, take it off. There you go. All right. Right? And that's something Sir Jim would do too. Have Sir Jim walk down to the infirmary, tell Mason, sorry, but gonna switch. You're gonna switch it up, homie. Yeah, man, that's funny. You see Ahmed post soon. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. That's why we see from that post yesterday and then today we hear that he has been progressing well. Happy days, dude. By the time we get back with that Nottingham Forest game, we should have quite a few of these injured players back, which is awesome, right? Ruben Amorim is actually going to have, a huge contingent to choose from, right? AKS to say you can't get more humble than me, dude. Yeah. Yeah, man. AKS is the most humblest of the humble. Yeah, so that is good for seeing Aiden Heaven there. That he could be coming back. According to Graham Bailey, he's saying that Borussia Dortmund are interested in re-signing Jadon Sancho. Chelsea may sign Sancho permanently from Manchester United and then sell him to Dortmund to make a quick profit on his signature. Wow. That is, I see, you know what? That's something Chelsea would do. That is something Chelsea would do. And listen, whatever you Chelsea want to do with him, we okay. Just give us our 25 million as agreed, and you can do whatever you want with the guy. All right. We can do whatever you want with the guy. But I can see Chelsea doing that. Sign him, and they know maybe Dortmund, they want him, and they maybe Chelsea, the way they're good with the negotiations and stuff, they may be able to recoup all that 25 money. And imagine if they recoup 25 plus a profit. That would be crazy. But yeah, man, it's interesting to see the freedom fighter, submitting that transfer request to his management to move to Dortmund. I guess the freedom fighter, he's feeling like, listen, I need to go back to where I was really, really happy. Because dude, he go to Dortmund, he kissed the badge and all. I was like, this guy, he has really made some errors. Burning bridges, not knowing, thinking like, oh, everything is good to go. Let's see. What is Southgate up to? Um, all right. And in other news, 14 Premier League clubs led by Manchester United, Tottenham, Liverpool, and Man City have inquired about Tyler Dibling. There is also strong interest from RB Leipzig, Bayern München, and Borussia Dortmund. Jason Wilcox knows Dibling from his time at Southampton. United scouts watched Dibling in action for England under-19s versus Wales last week. So this is according to Chris Wheeler. Again, Dibling is going to be that player where there's going to be a huge battle going for him, right? Imagine 14 Premier League clubs looking to get this kid, right? Now, those 14 clubs looking at him, and if he decides to come to United, if we can come up with a deal, that will be incredible. It will show again we are united. You know, all you other team out there, you got nothing on us. We don't have any trophies yet, but we still have that pull, when it comes to signing some of these players. And of course, we see reports that Argentina have qualified for the World Cup next year. All right. That is done after they demolished Brazil. Mazraoui today, man. I was watching Mazraoui earlier, guys. Morocco versus Tanzania, where Mazraoui had played 90 minutes. He had 102 touches, 1 penalty won. He had 4 out of 5 dribbles completed, 2 chances created, 1 tackle, 2 interceptions. And of course, he kept a clean sheet in that defense. Definitely a man of the match job he did. But again, no disrespect to my Tanzanian team. They played a sorry Tanzanian team. Okay? So it was light work for Mazraoui. All right, light work. But again, he played well. He was nutmegging people. Dude, Mazraoui, he's really enjoying his football right now, which I love to see, because we want him to still have that fire to play like that once he comes back home, right? Trincao interest is genuine, people. Man United, they are genuinely interested in Trincao. All right. He's liked, but anything else is premature at this stage. Okay. Deal also believed not to be expensive if we do pursue one. All right. I think we can get Trincao for like 30 million. All right. So Trincao or Dibling. What do we do? Trincao or Dibling. Dibling, of course, is going to cost us more than Trincao. Trincao has played under Ruben Amorim. All right. So I don't know. If it was up to me, I don't know. I think I'll go with Trincao, man. What do you guys think? The reason being, Tyler Dibling, he's still young and he is still a potential type of player, right? He's still a potential type of player. So you bring in Tyler Dibling, you're not really bringing in the complete or the finished product, right? Potential. We already have a whole bunch of potentials in the team, right? Rasmus, Xerxes, and then we're gonna have a whole bunch of kids come up, Obi-Wan, you name it. We're gonna have a whole bunch of them. So we need a core of those players that are the real deal, right? They're good to go, hit the ground running. They know what they need to do. Trincao could be that guy, right? So if we need to decide, we can probably go that route. Say, hey, man, listen, and he's cheaper. The only thing is, of course, Tyler Dibling has is that Premier League proven thing, right? That he has that going for him, right? And a lot of players sometimes when they come to the Premier League, they do struggle to adapt. We saw the likes of Xerxes. Xerxes, when he came on board, he needed that time to bed in, right? He needed that time. So that is the tricky part there. But when it comes to him knowing Amorim's system, how Amorim likes to play, happy days, man. You know, it's one of those. Oh yeah, now I'm seeing. Hey, yeah, I'm just seeing Southgate. What are you doing? Deleting AKS and stuff messages. I was not paying attention. That is no bueno, man. No bueno. And I lost my chat. All right, let me. So the poll on the race for number 10 shirt, you guys are saying Diallo has 45%, Xerxes has 18%, Menu 36%. So Amad Diallo looks like is the one that we think should get the number 10 shirt. All right, let's see what else we got going on. Let's see. As we're talking about Trincao. Yeah, so the Ruben Amorim also is looking at is looking at the Royal Antwerp's Sene Lamant goalkeeper. That's another one that he's looking at that could be one to replace Onana, right? Oh yeah. Let me see. Yeah, what's up with that? I don't know how I can do that. I'm trying to check. Really? I don't. Yeah, man. It doesn't let me undo it. I'll try to work on it once I end the live. Yeah, folks. Yeah, I would have to. I'll check on that once I end the live. It's not letting me do it here. I think I may need to sign in on the back end. But yeah, people. But yeah, definitely the mods. We gotta make sure that if we're gonna put someone, it has to be really on, because they're abusive or something like that, right? So yeah, but anywho, people. On that note, let's end it here. I appreciate you guys being here, smashing that like, hitting that subscribe. But yeah, we will talk again, same time, same place tomorrow. Thank you so much, people. Have a good evening, good night, good morning, depending on where you're watching. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you all. Take care. Peace.